Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. For those passengers just joining us, welcome on board this Thomas Cook Airlines flight taking you back to London Stansted. To ensure an on-time departure, please take your seats as quickly as possible, placing your hand luggage in an overhead locker or under the seat in front of you. Bottles, large or heavy bags must not be placed in the overhead locker as they can fall out and hurt someone. All mobile phones and transmission devices have to be switched off for takeoff and landing. Those with flight safe or aeroplane mode can be used in flight. May we ask that you select the flight safe mode before switching your phone off. And may we also ask that any device that has a Wi-Fi or a wireless transmitting facility has this facility turned off at this time. Electronic equipment, including phones, in flight safe mode may be used once the seatbelt sign has been switched off after takeoff. Thomas Cook Airlines operates a strict no smoking policy. Smoking is not permitted to anyone in this aircraft. This does include the use of e-cigarettes. If you should need any assistance, please don't hesitate to contact one of the crew, and welcome on board.
Good afternoon everyone, very warm welcome to you from the flight deck on board this Thomas Cook Airbus 321 aircraft bound for London Stansted. Hope you all had a terrific holiday. My name's Captain Paul Sant. Join me on the flight deck, two captains, Richard Barber and Neil Matheson, and Christine's in charge of the cabin. She'll introduce her team to you in due course. Everyone's on board now, just a few more bags to come in on the right hand side. In fact, they're all on now, so we're looking to push back in about 5 minutes time. Slightly ahead of schedule for the southerly runway here at Lanzarote. After takeoff, initially straight ahead before making a left turn, and then we'll continue our track up towards the north, just passing over the top of the island, and then continuing up towards southern Portugal, climbing up towards our initial cruise altitude of 34,000 feet. Flight time home, 3 hours 45 minutes, and expecting very nice flying conditions on the way back. You may well have seen the safety demonstration on the way down, but I'll be grateful if you did take just a few moments to re-familiarise yourselves with safety procedures, and Christine will demonstrate that on the way out to the runway. I'll be flying you back, so at some stage during the cruise I'll come back to you with a further routing and the latest weather back in Stansted. In the meantime, welcome aboard.
Cabin crew on the doors. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to have our welcome on behalf of captains. My name is Christine and I'm your cabin manager today. You can now make sure you've fastened your seatbelt ready for departure. We'll shortly be taking you through the safety procedures on board this Airbus A321, and we would appreciate your attention for this short time. Please now sit back, relax, make yourselves comfortable, and after takeoff I'll give you details of our service on board today. If you require any assistance any time, please do not hesitate to ask a member of the crew. We're here to ensure you have a safe and enjoyable flight, so we'd appreciate your attention while we take you through the safety features of this Airbus A321 aircraft. Please remove any headsets at this time and switch off any electronic equipment. Please ensure that your hand luggage is placed in the overhead locker underneath the seat in front of you. Seat seatbelts and tables are in the upright lock position with the armrest down and your seatbelt fastened. The seatbelt is fastened, adjusted and unfastened like this. Please observe the fastened seatbelt and no smoking signs which are visible throughout the cabin, and take a moment to study the safety card in your seat area. This contains information on the location and operation of exits, oxygen and life jackets. It also shows the base position which must be adopted in emergency landing. If you're sitting near an exit, please familiarise yourself with its operation. There are 8 emergency exits on this A321. They're located 2 doors at the front and 2 doors at the rear of each cabin section. The exits are clearly marked and your nearest exit is being pointed out to you now. Please bear in mind the nearest usable exit may be behind you. In the unlikely event of having to use the slide, please leave your hand luggage behind, and sharp objects or high heel shoes must be removed as they may tear the slide. Should you need assistance in finding these exits, low level lights will illuminate a path to all exits as being indicated. If the cabin air supply fails, masks like these will automatically appear from the panel above your head and in the toilets. Sit down, reach up and pull the mask towards you. It is the action of pulling the mask to your face which opens the oxygen supply automatically. Place it over your nose and mouth with the elastic around your hand. Adjust the band, secure it and breathe normally. The bag on the mask may not inflate, but oxygen will still be flowing. Passengers travelling with children, fit your own mask first before assisting your child. The aircraft will then commence a controlled descent to an altitude where additional oxygen is no longer required. There's a life jacket located beneath the seat. When directed by the cabin crew, remove it from its container, place it over your head, pass the strap around your waist, and fasten the buckle on the right hand side of the jacket. Pull this strap to tighten, and to inflate the life jacket, pull this red toggle sharply downwards. If the life jacket fails to inflate or needs topping up, blow into this tube. A light and a whistle are provided for attracting attention. Do not inflate your life jacket until you're outside the aircraft, as this would impede your exit. Infant life jackets and flotation cots are also carried. All mobile phones and transmitting devices must be switched off for takeoff and landing. Those with flight safe or airplane mode can be used in flight. Any device that has a Wi-Fi or wireless transmitting facility must have this turned off. Electronic equipment, including phones in flight safe mode, computers, music players and games may be used once the seatbelt signs have been switched off. The cabin crew are now completing a final cabin check before we take off. We'd like to thank you for your attention and please remember your crew are here to help and ensure you have an enjoyable flight with Thomas Cook.
Minutes. Got a ground speed of just under 500 miles per hour, a little bit of a tailwind helping us along, so making a good estimated time of arrival. At the moment 8:35 UK time, so we should be certainly on stand just before our scheduled arrival time. Current position, just passing Lisbon in Portugal on the left hand side, just about make it out through the slight haze. From here we're continuing our track up towards the northeast, towards north coast of Spain, crossing the Cantabrian Mountains before coasting out over the Bay of Biscay up towards northern France, Bay of Biscay, and then I'll be across the English Channel towards eastern side of the Isle of Wight and Portsmouth, and then we'll be tracking to the west of London, certainly in our descent by then for Stansted. Just under 1,000 miles to run. As soon as we got the latest weather for Stansted, I'll come back to you with those details. In the meantime, hope you enjoy the flight. Thank you.